saw X-Men Apocalypse the other day, absolutely loved it, brilliant film. Jack spent the whole day singing the score. To be fair, it's a pretty great score, but then X-Men has a long history of fantastic music. Do you remember the theme tune to the animated version in the 90s? I'll play it to you. Brilliant, what a fantastic song, what a great riff. Absolutely love that. Interestingly, it's a Whitney Houston song. You think I'm joking? Check this out. This is Whitney Houston's I'm Your Baby Tonight. That's X-Men. That musical anecdote is my favourite thing right now. But yeah, Apocalypse, it's great, it's so good, go and see it, not Spawn, go and see it, because they've got Oscar Isaac playing a gritty reboot version of Ivan Ooze from Power Rangers. I love that. I love films. I also love segues. I have my Ask box open on Tumblr, which means I get a lot of questions. The question I get most often is, why is PMS late? It isn't. The second thing I get asked most often is, if you had to pick one, which would you prefer to act in, film or theatre? First of all, why can I only do one of them? I reject your premise, fuck you. Second of all, those are completely different mediums. Media. So that's a tricky question to answer, because the approaches and challenges for each of them are exciting and challenging in different ways. I fell in love with theatre when I was 9 years old because it has this unique, incredible feeling, this buzz that you can only get when you're standing on stage performing for an audience who are right there physically in that moment with you. When you're doing a tragedy and the drama of the moment just makes the audience so quiet you could hear a pin drop, or when you're doing a comedy and you tell a joke and they laugh and laugh. I tell you something, doing a joke and hearing the audience laugh is better than any drink or drug in existence. It is indescribable. Or when I've done musicals and I'm singing and the feeling, literally the way it feels when music comes out of my mouth, makes me happy. It sounds really cliched and a little bit wanky, but it's so hard to describe the feeling of performing live. You kind of have to experience it for yourself. It's otherworldly, and I wouldn't want to deprive myself of that. But that said, I love films, and I always have, and acting for the camera is such an exciting challenge because you have to exercise a different kind of control. You have to rein yourself in, you have to focus, you have to understand how your performance is going to read on camera. Film and television are often close-up mediums, so the camera is right there with you, and you're vulnerable, and every little flaw is exposed. Often you'll be shooting out of sequence, and so you'll have to find the right emotion for the scene today that could be worlds apart from the scene you're shooting tomorrow, and all of this sounds difficult and challenging, and it is. But it's also so much fun, so why would I want to deprive myself of that either? So when you ask me that question, when you ask me, Dan, if you could only pick one, which would it be? You're asking me to pick between two completely different things that make me so happy and that bring me a unique, incomparable joy, and that is cruel. Shame on you, I hope you feel terrible. Like and subscribe! The reason there's a lot of traffic is a prawn festival.
It doesn't sound real. A prawn. Look how many people are here for it!